If you're on a GLP-1 and you've had that moment where you thought, why does weight loss feel more difficult than it did at the beginning? I want you to hear this. You're not broken and the medicine didn't suddenly fail you. As a GLP-1 performance coach, PhD, and registered dietitian, I've worked with hundreds of users over the past couple of years, and this is the biggest misstep, call it a mistake if you'd like, that is often made. A lot of people, and maybe this is you, start taking these medicines and thinking that they're going to do all the work. Like the medicine's supposed to do everything for you. And at first, it kind of feels that way, right? Weight loss sort of feels effortless on the medicine as you start. So when things slow down or stall, then panic oftentimes sets in. You start wondering if you did something wrong or if this is as good as it gets. Like, I'm not going to lose any more weight. This is as far as I can take it with the medicine. Here's the truth. I wish someone had told you earlier, and I'll tell you now, GLP-1s are powerful, but they were never meant to replace you doing the work and doing your part. Think of it like power steering for your car, your vehicle. It makes turning the wheel easier, but you're still the one that's in control and driving the car, the vehicle. If you don't steer on purpose, you can end up somewhere you don't want to be. And yes, the medicine is going to help with hunger. Yes, it's going to make eating less easier, but it doesn't decide what you eat. It doesn't build your meals for you. It doesn't protect your muscle. It definitely doesn't handle sleep and stress for you. You've got to work on those things so that you can get the most out of your medicine and you can hit your weight loss goals. This is the spot where a lot of people quietly get stuck. They rely solely on the medicine, and then they kind of feel blindsided when weight loss stalls or that fear of a regain creeps in as you start to think about, should I get off the medicine? What's that going to look like? So let me say this to you. The medicine helps with hunger, but your actions are what really are going to lock in those results, especially your results long term. That doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It means making meals that are simple and repeatable. It means making sure that you're eating enough protein, adding in activity as you can tolerate it, whether that's just doing some simple walking or, they always talk about strength training and resistance training on the medicine, even if it's light strength training, so that you don't lose any more muscle than you need to. And taking sleep seriously, because a lack of sleep and increased stress quietly fights your weight loss efforts. And here's where you need to be careful. You don't have to try to fix all of this at once. Pick a behavior, pick a habit, and try to work on that over time. And then once you get that habit down, then you just choose the next one. That's, we try to do too much at once is where confidence can fall apart. This isn't about replacing the medicine. It's about partnering with it and doing your part. When you let the medicine handle the hunger and you stay consistent with your actions and your part, then you get something that is, you're basically going to get the most out of your medicine. And I think that's what most people want is something, you're going to find something way more valuable than fast weight loss. You're going to get the confidence that you're going to be able to keep the weight off for good long term because you're building these habits. So to be honest with me for a second, if you don't mind, in the comments, I'd love to know right now, are you relying solely on the medicine, or are you doing a little bit of both where you're relying on the medicine, but you're also doing your part and changing your behaviors and working on some of these habits? And if this has helped you in any way, maybe give you a kick in the booty, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it so that other GLP-1 users can benefit. And if you're struggling right now and wondering what you should eat while you're on a GLP-1, I created a video right here that's going to share what I feel are my top choices to eat when you're on the medicine. You got this, my friend. See you in the next one.